We would like you to introduce a good product of Bohol Island State University. And now, he is a successful entrepreneur, a doctor of mathematics, and a professor of Bohol Island State University under the Department of College of Engineering and Architecture, and soon to be a lawyer. Let me welcome to you all Dr. Joseph Saligan. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Hello, good day,
Good day,
everyone. So,
sir.
today to our guest interviewer, we have Miss Reina Robigas, Kim Prakasa, Miss Baid Vanessa, and Mr. Stephen Aldanaria. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening, sir.
Good
We are
Good
so
evening,
evening.
very
sir.
grateful for the opportunity and your generosity for this evening.
And you're so welcome. And I'm really this is the best opportunity that we have to have a conversation with each other, talking about business. All right.
So, shall we begin, sir, for our questions?
Yes, moving on now.
So here my first question, sir. So every one of us wanted to be successful, right? And uh, why do you want to be an entrepreneur?
The reason why this is really before when I was in elementary, since we are just a poor person, poor family, I need to have an extra miles to do tasks like selling, by having a business in order for us to uh, gain some extra money or to earn some extra money in order for our studies. That's why this business is not new to me, but this kind of business is new to me. The industry of business is not new to me because when I was in grade 1, I used to sell candies, I used to sell puto, ganyan.
Wow, you're so what you call this diligent. Oh,
All right, because we need to really to be diligent at the moment because we need to have food in our stomach to fulfill also our needs, basic needs at the time, no wants but needs.
yes. Thank you for your wonderful answer, sir. And I have my second question here. Medyo Bisaya lang ni gamay. Kanang yun sa nimo pag-start to become an entrepreneur or kanang what are your ways and plans to start sa imong business?
Actually, before I assume this want to be my sideline with my teaching career because I really wanted to have a an extra money or extra miles to I need to study for another chapter which is law. So I need to double my effort to earn money because you know what the salary that I receive from Bohol Island State University or the salary that I receive from my teaching career would not suffice to the tuition fee that I might have in the future. So I started having this business because I believe before this would just be my sideline, and I did not realize that it is booming right now, and it is really the opportunity that we have today that this business becomes a really a business in industry.
Also, good job, sir.
And they have follow-up questions.
Kanang unsa man nimo pag answer? Kanang di ba sa start pag yun nagkamalisod ba ka or unsa li ways nga imong gihimo mo aron mo boom ang imong business?
uh, the the ways that I did before was to introduce out one in social media. I'm not into social media seller, but I need to do so because the category of my business is more on online platform. So this is more on Facebook or page. So that started, I really had a hard time to earn trust with the clients because it talks about online. So at that moment, that was the moment that really the the very difficult part of my journey as a business or entrepreneur, because as the start of our business, it really needs effort and how to gain clients and how to believe how should they believe in you that the company or the business is legit. So that's the very difficult part. But while we're going on with when I'm going on with my business, I find time that business really business would have to you will have to learn that one gradually, not in a span of time that you will learn that one. Even though not right now, I learned something which is I really did not experience it before. So that concept would be meaning to say when you have a business, you will learn that time by time, or it is a gradual process. Okay.
Okay, that's all my questions. I will pass this to Mr. Rakasa.
Thank you, Ian. So, sir, here's my question. I know we talked this lately, so I will ask this again. So, what have you enjoyed most about starting your own business?
what I'm what I'm enjoying about talking about business is that I meet people in a long way, which I really don't know that these people is into business also, and I gain trust, I gain respect also and trust from the people, and that's the big opportunity or the big part. I could say that this is really successful. Um, I enjoy because it is all about travel and tours, and I could see or I could picture out, for example, the tour packages. I could picture out, this would really happen when I will be going to Palawan, like that. What would be the prices, the possible prices that I should have to prepare for money? That's it.
Okay, sir, thank you. What about your strategies, sir?
Strategy. Also, the strategy is I boost in the page. Okay, I boost the page to earn clients, and that's the strategy. And I always post that one in the social media platforms in order for my friends could recommend also that I am now building a business right now, so they could recommend that you could book to KaSaligan Travel and Tours. So this is legit. And by the time your friends will refer to your friends and friends and friends, and that is a connections. There would be connections. So there is a connection between your friends to friends, and that is connectivity with us. And that's really good in business. Refer to refer.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, now I will pass to Stephen for your next question.
So, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Maklaro na konti sir.
Yes, I audible.
Okay, sir. I just prepared here two questions. Mm, it is all about along the way in your business circle, because I know that along the way there is always a changes or something challenges or anything. So this is my first question, sir. Have you or how have your goals and values changed since starting the business, sir?
Okay, the goals and yes, so the values and goals changes. At the
How
time,
it changed?
how this change? How?
How it changed, sir, since starting from now? Oh, yeah.
The goals of my
The goals and values you have, sir. You have.
okay, the goals and values. Uh, yes, and in this part of business, we need to be have we need to have a strong what I mean is one a really good in communications as well as your patience. So we need to have our patience in this kind of business because patience is really the key for the success. And the values or the goals is that before I just take it as a sideline, but at time to time, I I I I grab this opportunity and I see potential for this business. That this business will really grow and will we will become competitive, not just in the Philippines but throughout the world.
Uh, so this is my second question, sir.
All
Um,
right.
what key mistakes did you make along the way, or what were some of the key lessons learned along the way of your business, sir? Or
Okay.
in simple form, your greatest moment and worst moment in your business.
Okay, the let's start with the greatest moment or the best moment of this business. The best moment of this business is that this really support my studies. This really give extra income, and this really supports also to my family's needs. So I could not say that I at the time of pandemic that would be the hardest part of my life since my extra was really somewhat like cut off or not cut off but still there is a minimal income at that time, so I need to double, I need to check at the time also when pandemic starts. I shifted for load central before. I shifted for load central because the status of our travel and tours that time was weak. So I shifted for load central. I sell for load. Then that time also it's not that the same as in travel and tours that it has good or greater income compared to load central. So at that moment, okay, that I really have to do so. And when it talks about your the mistakes or the challenges, there are people or there might be strangers or people or your customers that will angry with you, or there would be times, for example, the cancellation of flights. They would say, "What? How come? Bakit nag-cancel po?"
Uh,
You need to have a good conversation with your clients. How are you going to address their problems? At the time, your patients will really your patients will test or that their patients will be tested in a time when your clients will have a bad temper or not in a good condition because their flight were canceled. So that's it. That's a very challenging. And yes, at that moment when you're going to have this kind of business, marami talaga may mga client tayo, mga mostly mga uh, not in the not in the Bisaya. So there may mga Tagalog na they would have to say something. Bakit ganito? Bakit ganyan? Bakit nag-cancel? So we could not say that, oh, bahala ka dyan. No, we have to please everything. We have to please the client. But these clients still are loyal to us at that time because they say sorry. So I'm sorry. I was bad in temper at that time because that was cancellation during Hong Kong, and they are already there in the airport. That but there was a immediate cancellation. But we could not. That is inevitable as an agent because there are really cancellations that in at that moment or immediate cancellations. So we don't know and we cannot hold into because that's based on airlines handling.
kasi thank you so much, sir. You know, sir, I can feel your struggle, no? But just a few moments with you, I can see how strong you are and how determined you are in your business that you have. So thank you, sir.
Yes,
This
I
time,
really need to be determined for because this is the thing that I really look into, that we need to know your deepest why. Why you did it, because we have your deepest why we pursue with this. And if I would have to stop this, what would happen to me? If I would not continue, or what if I would continue this one, what would happen to me? So the deepest why is that I have my family. Okay, I need to support my family. If I would have alone, if I don't have family, if that salary that gave in Bohol Island State University, I received from Bohol Island State University, it's okay for me. I would not sell. I would not have this kind of business because I don't know. I don't have my deepest why. So since I have my deepest why, I need to work it out. I have to double my efforts, and I need to have an extra income.
wow, you have passion, your dedication, your so thank you, sir, for answering the questions. And now I will refer you to Vanessa Baed for another questions.
Good evening, sir. So, this
Good
may sound
evening.
so personal. May I know how many agents do you have right now?
At this moment, I have almost 500 agents
Oh,
working. So it really gives me stress at the time. It adds stress in my part. But still, I'm moving on because when I enter this one, I know my deepest why. That's really the moment that I'm really recalling why I entered this one. But still, this time, I have almost 500 agents that I manage.
that's more than I expected. So, this is not my main question, sir, but how do you handle those clients? That's such amount of clients. How do you handle those rude, stubborn clients or an agents?
Yes, there are really part. First, let's talk about my client. So I encountered client like that. Yung putang ina ka, ganyan.
Oh, that was
Yes, I encountered that one. But at the moment that we encounter that one, we need to not to be like her or him in a hot tempered. So I need to be cooled down. So I need to say, sir, I'm very sorry for that one because we could not handle we could not handle the airlines handling because this is based on the airlines, and we could not hold the airlines cancellation. We're just an agent here, and I believe so that this is all about airlines cancellation. And I'm hoping you understood my part also, sir. So that's we're going to talk. Should not say, "Oh my God, I hate you too." No, we will not say that one because we are an agent. Again, the key traits that an agent should have is being patient. Okay, being patient. If your customer is rude at the time, so you have to complement it with a very nice way of conversation. So you not be rude, but if she's rude or he is rude, you have to complement it with a cool part. So you have to say, "I'm very sorry, sir. I could not handle this one. I could not say that. I could not. I could not say that this is our cancellation, but this is based on flights cancellation. This is about airlines handling."
so patience is the key. So
Yes, patience is the key for you to grow.
so my main question is, if you're given a chance, what would you do differently if you had it all over again?
So there are I guess this is all about business and all about the life. So if I would have to chance to redo all the past that I decided, there are lots that I need to redo. Yes, and I believe that that those paths also would make we cannot redo anymore. But if I would have given a chance, I would have to redo. But since we could not redo it anymore, I would have to say that these lessons or these mistakes would make as a lesson in my life to foster, to grow, and to decide and to discern everything before deciding with a proper mind. So sometimes we commit mistakes, but that mistakes would not be just a mistake, but that is a a source of your source of your source of your no, the source of your life to make stronger than before. So if I could undo, so I have a chance to undo, I would have to undo it, but I cannot undo. So this would just make a lesson to learn for me.
That's just like from what I've read from the book of Robert Kiyosaki, failures encourage winners.
All right.
So, my next question is, what advice, based on your own experience, do you have for a student interested in a venture today?
Okay, so I would have to tell the students that even though you are, for example, you will become mechanical engineering student or engineer soon,
Soon.
so we'd have to say that it's good to be the boss of your own business. So if you're an engineer of your field, so might be you have to shift or you make this you make your course as a business, like you need to dwell with the business relating to your course or your degree. Okay. If you want to be a travel agent, just contact me. By the way, if you want to have a if you want to open a portal, just message the page KaSaligan Travel and Tours. But my question to you, I will throw question to you one by one here. This is an impromptu. You have to answer. Since you are into technopreneurship subject, my question is, are you willing or do you want to indulge with business? And what business is it?
May I answer it first, sir?
Yes.
Yes, definitely yes. I will indulge myself into business because I grow up having a business. My father is a businessman before, lately rather, um, and I want to like continue his legacy like that.
Okay, you want to continue your legacy. So what business do you want to take?
Uh, there's I like something that's too personal, but okay. My father's business is a merchandiser. Like he travels from town to town, selling shoes, slippers, like that, clothings, like that. And I want to pursue that because, and also some grocery stores because basic needs is like demand mo dyan na siya, sir, like pwede dali ra man siya mahalin kay basic needs man, so pangitaon dyan sa tao. And maybe for the future, um, start my own car company. Go. That's so ambitious.
Okay, how about you, Mr. Kim Prakasa?
Ako, Jud. So I would like also to continue our business, which is franchising Avon and also merchandising as also, sir. That's what my plan for for this day.
How about you, Miss Rina?
Yeah, sure. Because the same reason as Miss Vanessa, I grew up with, mm, you know, a low financial support, and we, I also experienced ano kanang selling RTW, like shoes, clothes, something like that. And every time we sell something like it goes bankruptcy because I don't know why, maybe lack of effort or kanang what you call this, kanang
Management?
yeah, yes, like that. Kay kuan kanang we travel into different places, so maybe we can focus on the main goal of our business, something like that. That's all.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Stephen?
Yes, sir. I'd really love to have business. Actually, I already do selling during my senior high school. I did selling munchkin.
Mm.
I have so much fun, but those times with my classmates, we are free, something like corporation. But from now on, it's been a long time. I didn't have business involvement. So from now, I'd love to have, if ever, to have a business. I'd love to have or to do networking, sir. To connect
Okay.
connections.
So thank you so much for answering my question. It was really impromptu
Yes,
speaking.
that
Uh,
na like nakulbaan mi adto kay we don't know nga na din siya surprise quiz.
may pasabog.
Di ba man naging mga questions, sir?
Okay, so want you to know that we need to have my goal is my reasons are knowing the deepest why.
So it's so fun having you here, sir. And we're so thank you so much for spending time speaking with us and sharing your insights about your business. Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone
Thank
and
you.
God
God
bless.
Yes,
bless.
sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
It's been a great time to be with you, sir.
That's
Same.
Learn something.
Yeah, you're
That's it.
you're one of the best person I've ever met.
So
Not
Nana,
just not just in business matter, but
Also in
uh,
academics.
on the way on the way how you treat your family.
I don't buy it.
Past
The
is
strict
past, never discuss.
professor. Aron, sir.
Ah,
Stricto. Stricto.
Strict pa rin.
that was before.
Nag-handle ba yung ako, sir? Namo, sa kuan. MMW ba?
Oh no, MMW.
Ano?
Bye.
Katawanan ng mo ka na to ba na?
Ay, shh. Let's not discuss it dito sa sa atong interview, okay? So,
So,
By the way, thank you, sir,
thank you so
for
much, sir.
for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And don't mention it.
What are your uh, say mo kasulti ni Ma'am Orehenes nga makakitaan ni.
Yes.
Your, your last word, sir. Last word.
Hi to Ma'am Orihines. Thank you for this opportunity because this opportunity really give yes insight for me that I should have to double my efforts and I should grow with this business because I started this one 2019 and still growing at this moment. So I hope I will be one of the millionaires someday. And
Soon.
that's really my goals in life. Nga magigda ra ko ari kay matro ko Singapore kay mokaon.
Hmm?
Sana all.
Millionaire
Yes.
na
Bring
daan
us, sir.
sa
Banag
Ah,
kami, sir.
Don't
oh,
forget to bring us.
hapit na na
Balag,
by this year. I
balag
sense
could
that one
come.
by next year I will become
Millionaire.
financially stable.
Wow. When you are promoted into an assistant professor.
And I will become the CEO of the company where and I will become more successful in life. Thank you so much, Engineer Orihines, Mamihi. Thank you for this opportunity talking with the your students in mechanical engineering about business. Business is really essential in our life because in other countries they will teach students how to do business. Okay, this will be imparted in their lessons also in their curricular program. Ana gyud. If you enjoy the moment of your having your business, sometimes there are ups and downs. Then go on na lang jud ta ani wa tay mahimo. And I believe that you also will grow. All right, thank you everyone
Thank you,
and God
sir.
bless.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless.